Hey everyone, have you ever tried to create a map in Power BI using location data like city, state, or latitude and longitude, only to be greeted by an annoying error message instead of your beautiful map? Don't worry, you're not alone. This happens to a lot of people. The good news is that Power BI does have a built-in map visual right in the visualizations pane, but sometimes getting those maps to work can be a bit tricky. In this video, I want to show you why these maps are sometimes disabled and also show you how to fix that pesky error with just a few clicks inside of your settings. And if that doesn't do the trick, be sure to stick around until the end because I also want to show you how to adjust these settings as a Power BI admin so that you can grant map access to all of your employees on your Power BI tenant. My name is Emily Taylor, and we're going to go ahead and head over to the Power BI desktop because I want to show you how to get your maps working inside of Power BI. Here we are in the Power BI desktop. As you can see here, I have a report that I started, and I've plugged in some data into a few of these visuals. One of my visuals is working, and then two of them are showing an error. This visual right here is my map, and this one is my filled map. Now, the nice part is both of these maps can be fixed with the click of a button in our settings, but I want to go ahead and show you how to do that. We're going to click on File, Options and Settings, and Options. Now, this is going to launch a menu of all the different settings that you can turn on or off inside of Power BI, but the one we are looking for is inside of your security settings. There's several security settings that you can take a look at, but the one we are looking for is Map and Filled Map Visuals. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and click this button, but before I hit OK, I wanna talk about why this setting is existing inside of the security portion of our settings. It is important to note that these maps are being powered by Bing services, which is obviously a third party. So the big question is, whenever we're enabling our security, is whether our organization would be okay with some of this location data being shared with a third party. The big question to ask is, what data is being shared within that third party? Something to note is that if you're only using latitude and longitude data within your maps, then nothing will be sent. However, any other data type that you use, whether that's state data, city and state data, anything like that, whatever is dropped into the location field is going to be the data that is shared with TomTom or Bing. So just keep that in mind whenever you're turning this setting on and you're creating your visuals. Another thing to note that when you're using the filled maps visual, no matter what you drop into the location part, whether it's latitude and longitude or something else, everything will be shared with that third party. So while this may not be a security concern for some, if it possesses an issue for your organization or for you, you can consider using Azure Maps as an alternative. So for tips on using Azure Maps, be sure to check out Greg's YouTube video titled Top 4 Azure Map Secrets in Power BI. And if you're really interested in creating custom maps, sign up for the Advanced Power BI Bootcamp on our website through the link below. Now, if you're lucky enough, with the click of a button right here in the settings and then clicking OK, your map will be turned on. Unfortunately, if you're like me, I have some additional settings that I need to adjust to get this working. If you're still seeing this restriction, it just means that you need to get your Power BI administrator involved. And lucky for me, I've got an account where we can check that out. As a Power BI administrator, the first thing that we need to do in order to gain map access is to open up powerbi.com. Once you've launched powerbi.com in a browser and signed in, the next thing is to click on the cog up in the top right and enter the admin portal under Governance and Insights. Once in the admin portal, you will see a ton of different settings that you can adjust over here on the left. My fastest way of finding the settings that I'm looking for is typing over here in the right-hand side, the search bar. I'm gonna search for map. And just like that, we've got all of our map settings open right here on the screen. The map setting that we're looking for those built-in visuals that we're already using is the map and filled map visual. When I click the drop down, that is going to open up the menu of information explaining exactly what it means to enable the maps. You want to go ahead and toggle that switch on if it's not already enabled for everyone in your organization. One minor thing to note though is that when you do toggle that on, you are applying this setting to your entire organization. So just keep that in mind. And finally, last but not least, if it is a new setting that you're toggling on, you always want to hit apply before exiting the admin portal. Let's go ahead and head back to our desktop to make sure our maps are working. As you can see right here in our desktop, both our map as well as our filled map appear to be working. I can drag around the map and zoom in with the scroll on my mouse. I'm able to click into a particular state to highlight both maps with that state and so on. Now, if you enjoyed today's video and you'd like to know more about maps in Power BI, feel free to drop into the comments different ways that you've used maps in the past and what type of questions that you've came up with along the way. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you next time.